Hi everyone, welcome back. In today's weekly analysis video, we will walk through few stocks which are from different sectors. Before we start with a small disclaimer, please be informed I'm not recommending any stocks here to buy or sell. This video is purely for educational purpose. Okay. With that said, let's move on to Nifty 50 first. So try to analyze what has happened last week in Nifty 50 and what could be our view in forthcoming week. Okay. So if you look at Nifty 50, clearly there was a gap up post this Friday's Independence Day's news announcement regarding the GST reform, correct? So the GST is going to be kind of in a two slots only. Earlier it was like 5%, 12, 18, and 28, right? So now it's going to be like 28 will reduce to 18 and 12 will get reduced to 5. So it's a really a good news. So definitely the sectors like mainly the consumables and FMCG, even the auto sectors definitely will get benefited, correct? So wherever the public demand, public consumer consumption is there, but there definitely those sectors will have an advantage, correct? And even based on the news, autos sector stocks like Maruti, the low end car manufacturing company, right? They are not really into luxurious segment, so it has really shooted out, and even a Hero Motor Corp and other FMCG consumer durable sector stocks also. Okay, so coming back to the technicals, if you look at the technical, so there is a gap here formed, right? So let me draw the gap. So this was the Monday's candle. The gap up has happened. So yeah, one moment. So we can see the gap here, correct, from the level of, yeah, let me look into the level. So if you see the level 24,680, it directly has started. I mean, the market opened on Monday around like 24,870, so 200 points or more, right? So this gap is been pending. Then after this good news, the GST, it's not just like a simple news, really a good news. Okay, but the same day itself, whatever the market has really gained, it has came down half the way. Okay, the intraday gains, then followed by that there are a couple of green candles. Yes, yeah, it is because of again the same GST stuff. Okay, then on Friday, you can see the huge red candle, right? So it means like whatever the level on Monday, the market has really started surging. Again, it by end of the week, right? So it has already been factored in. So the complete good news, I would say, has been factored in. Okay, so we would have expected like it should have. Taken the same direction, followed the same direction, and continued the level, but it didn't happen because so the announcement has clearly said like it gonna come into an amendment like during say October Diwali time. Okay, that could be the reason. Just the news has got factor in, and still time is there, so market may get consolidated based on the recent events. For example, last Friday, okay, right? So yesterday, yeah, the day before the day, last Friday, there was a Fed announcement from Jerome Powell's side, and yeah, so his remark hinted at a possible rate cut somewhere September. Okay, so which also causing about the inflation risk. Okay, tied to the tariff and the immigration policy where the Trump government has so far announced for. So yeah, it's kind of a condition apply, so we have to wait and watch how the market is going to take it up. Otherwise the US market, I think so, it is kind of an up. So even the gift Nifty is trading 100 or 150 points higher. So most probably a Nifty 50 on Monday definitely will gap up again. Okay, somewhere around like yeah, 100 points from last Friday's closure level. So we have to wait and watch how these news are getting captured in that market. Okay, so with that said, let's move on to our stock analysis. So the first one is rallies. So this stock I have picked, the reason is purely based on the technicals. Otherwise you can see the stock has surged around from the level of 240 levels. It's already been like a 380 levels, but you can see right now the stock is trading at 52 week high, means like 1 year's last 1 year's high. Okay, you can see last year somewhere, yeah, the same August month, the stock was trading at the level of 370 levels, but this time you can see it has a trading well above the level. So right now, stock is trading at a 52 weeks high, and moreover, it's kind of consolidating at the all-time high level. Okay, so if we switch back to 30 minutes chart. Okay, let me switch back to 30-minute chart. And yeah, we can see a beautiful pattern is being getting formed. Okay, so you can easily guess what is the pattern here. So you can see it here. Okay, let me change the color. Yeah, okay, let it be the blue one. Yeah, so yeah, good. So we can see it is been forming like it already formed kind of an inverted head and shoulder, right? So it is a trend reversal pattern, right? So whoever knows trading, then definitely they should know this pattern. So this is the shoulder, this is the head, and this is the shoulder, inverted head and shoulder, which is a reversal pattern. The pattern should be an upward trend. Okay, so when I say reversal, so we have to wait and watch how the stock, whether the stock is going to break this level. Okay, if it is breaking this prior resistance level, then definitely the stock will, as per the technical, it has to surge upward. Okay, it has to show its reversal, means like it has to go upward direction. So this is kind of a interesting stock to watch. Okay, because it has been already gained his momentum. Okay, and right now it is trading at all time high, which is 52 weeks high level. So we have to wait and watch how the stock is going to behave on forthcoming week or weeks. Okay, it all depends upon market dynamics as well. If nifty 50 is really showing his uptrend, then definitely we can expect a similar kind of an sentiment approach in mostly all the sectors stocks. Okay, yeah, this is the first one, and the second one is KRN. I think KRN is a construction company. Okay, so here also it has been listed recently, like last year, around like early October timeline. Okay, so we can see here this stock also is making a pattern kind of. Okay, technically we can see it is has formed like a cup and the handle. Okay, and moreover, not only that, if we see that last Friday it has given a huge a green candle with a positive volume also. Okay, around like 3.75 a million volume, we can see it here. Okay, and the checkpoint here is like even the last volume high was around 8, close to 9 million. That time also it has made a huge green candle, but after that there was a profit booking and there was a consolidation. Okay, it happened last month only, early last month, July. Then there was some consolidation. Now last Friday it has given a huge green candle. So and hence this handle formation is been done so far. Okay, this cup and handle. So as per the technical, definitely if the stock is going to be a bullish, then definitely it has to show a similar kind of surge, means around like from the level of 790, it almost surged up to 950, right? So which is around 20 percentage. So if you calculate the same 20 percentage on the upward direction, okay, so at least it has to rise up to the level of I mean 1100 or 120 some levels. And moreover, right now the stock is trading closer to the all-time high. The stock's all-time high was has been I mean mentioned here around like a 1000 or 1010 levels. So we have to wait and watch like whether the stock is going to break this level and it is going to surge further, or sometimes what happens, the multiple scenario will happen. Sometimes it will touch the all-time high level, then it will get consolidate, and sometimes it will fall. Okay, that is a one scenario. Then the another scenario would be like it straight away it will break the level and it will surge upwards. Okay, so it may sometimes break, give a breakout, then it will come and I mean show some retracement at the same all-time high level. Then again it will take some time and it will go upwards. So every scenario is possible. Okay, so that is the reason market is dynamic and the price level also dynamic. So how we have to trade is that people know how to trade. They will definitely go with the price action. Okay, so what price the a particular stock is showing, and what is happening basically at the volume level and price action level. Okay, and based on that they will definitely take their call. Okay, so we have to stick to the technicals and the level after level resistance and support basically. Okay, so based on that the call will be taken. Okay, so this is kind of an interesting stock for study, both rallies and also this KRN. And the next one is Cummins India. This company is the manufacturer of diesel engines. Okay, here also it's a beautiful rounding bottom is being formed. Okay, so if you see it's a beautiful rounding bottom from the year it was trading around like last year. Yeah, last year like September, October it was consolidating, then it fell. This fall was common for all these stocks, you know it, right? Because of FIA selling, we have multiple times we have discussed about this. Then right now the stock is trading at the same level. You can see this horizontal line, and this was the line earlier the resistance. Okay, the stock was consolidating. So this stock also is kind of an interesting one. We need to see whether this stock is going to break this what do you say, resistance line, and it's going to trade above. If it is going to do, then definitely the all-time high was somewhere around the 4175 levels. Okay, so this level, this level I'm talking about, yeah, this level, this was all-time high. And again the same scenario will come in picture. Okay, so anything can happen. So there are multiple things may happen because it's been already shooted the high level from its low. So now it has formed a cup and it may form an handle possible. Okay, means so it may consolidate, it will it may come down. Okay, but if you look at the market scenario based on the GST news, Definitely the auto sectors are gaining some potential or momentum. So if that is the case, then this stock also has to gain upwards, okay, with respect to fundamental I'm talking about, because anything can happen. So if it is not the case, then yeah, as we mentioned here, it will consolidate again, it may fall, and then it will take some time to form this handle. Okay, this is negative scenario. And the positive scenario would be like, yeah, it may show some breakouts, kind of a consolidation or straight away breakout, anything can happen. Then it will try to touch its all-time high level. Okay, so yeah, high level, then again it may fall, or otherwise it may continue its surge if the market sentiment is good for this particular stock. So anything again can happen. So based on the price action and the levels, the I mean, we have to take a look. Okay, so if it is going to form the cup and handle, there could be possibility it may be in cup and handle, or sometimes inverted head and shoulder, means like here it's already formed kind of an uh, shoulder, then again this is kind of on a head. Okay, then again if it is going to correct further, again it will be an kind of on a shoulder, then it will go upwards. Okay, so anything can happen, but it is quite interesting whenever the stock are trying to give a pattern breakout. So we always prefer to go with the pattern breakout stocks, because the possibility of stock momentum will be really good when we go with the pattern breakout stocks. Okay, so this is the third one, and the fourth one is Dixon Technology. And yeah, this stock really had a good news. Okay, basically the sentiment of this stock was really doing good, because it has a multiple updates. One is like this company has a recent joint venture with some overseas company, okay, a Chinese company, where basically this stock is into the manufacture of LCD panels for both TVs and mobile phones, if you don't know. And it has around like 370 crores of a joint venture with the Chinese company. And even the brokerage companies like Motilal Oswal has really upgraded the stock around like for next financial year, like 25 28. They are expecting like there should be kind of an 33 or more percentage a momentum. Okay, and they are expecting like a CAGR of maybe like 36 percentage, and PAT would be around like 46. Basically the top line, the revenue will be like 36 and around 36, and the bottom line profit maybe like 46 percentage. So they have really upgraded this stock. So that is one side on the event base. And the second thing is like the stock with respect to technicals, you can see the stock has really formed a good rounding pattern here and even the here. Okay, so this one I consider as a, again same cup and handle. Okay, we need to wait and watch how the stock is going to behave. I mean, it's not exactly cup and handle, you can see inverted head and shoulder. Okay, the shoulder and the head and again the shoulder. Okay, so nice pattern. All these stocks whatever we have discussed, we need to watch how the stock is going to behave. Okay, if yeah, we have to wait and watch whether this I mean, stock is going to give a pattern breakout and surge further, or otherwise it is going to consolidate and again it go up. Okay, we have to wait and watch. Otherwise, the mostly whenever this kind of a pattern it's getting formed, right? So technical aspect, theoretically, definitely it has to give a breakout. So as per the technicals, but anything can happen in the market. It all depends upon the market sentiments and particular stocks price action. Okay. Yes, with that said, it's pretty much about today's weekly analysis. I hope you like this video. Please be informed, I am not recommending any stocks here to buy or sell. This video is purely for educational purpose. Please do your due diligence if you are planning to take any trade and consult your financial advisor. Thanks for watching. Bye.